there was a few mistakes made in this video, and I'll definitely be learning from those mistakes for the next one. Hopefully you can excuse those. There's a few that are quite blatant, and hopefully you can still enjoy the video. Very first episode of my Hibernian career mode. Now, the first thing that I'm going to get out of the way is that I am not a Hibs fan. I am a Celtic fan. I'm not from Edinburgh, I'm from Glasgow. And I'm not doing this in the SPL either. I'm doing this in League 1. I was going to do League 2, but I decided against it. Main reason being because it would be far too easy. I mean, the transfer and wage budgets for all the League 1 teams is like less than $1 million, whereas I done the 60% thing, and without that I would have had 2 million anyway, but I wanted the 60% thing so that it would just, you know, give me a little bit of help. So this will be a road to glory. I'm hoping that this will last as well, because if it doesn't, I'll actually be kicking myself. Another thing that will probably be worth mentioning is that you may hear background noises. One being my clock, which is very loud, but I'm quite used to it now, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. And that I have my windows open, so you might hear things from outside, and I've only got my windows open because I am bloody sweating, and I don't know why. It's Scotland. So one of the first things that I'm going to do as well is I'm going to scout a future star, because, well, like I said, I'm hoping that this will last. I don't tend to use scout a future stars that much. They're never usually that good for me, but I don't actually know if the level 5, 10, 15, 20 and all that actually makes a difference. I don't know if the higher the level of that, the better the player I'm going to get, because as far as I'm aware it doesn't. But yeah, we'll be doing that, and I think it's after a month we'll find out what it's like. So looking at the team, I had a wee look at the team before I actually started the career, and I think the first thing that's worth mentioning, is that we need one, a left back, not even a backup left back. We need a first team left back, because our left back right now is over 62 rated, and he is 29, I believe. So, and on top of that, he's got basically no pace. It's like having Mertesacker as a fucking fullback, and I'm not looking forward to that. And the other thing is we need squad depth, because I mean we've not got very many reserves, and as far as I'm aware we have 0 players on loan, out to other teams, but we've got Brandon Barker in from loan from Man City, I believe it is, and I mean he'll probably be my star player in the first season. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep him, but I will try at the end of the season if I can. So as you can see, more or less every single player in my shortlist is a free agent. Reason being because I mean it'll be a lot easier to get players just through wages, other than like buying them from other teams. That's why I've only got 2 players from actual teams. And on top of that, we need the squad depth, so if I can get as many players in as cheap as possible, then that'll definitely be good. Another reason I want to get free agents instead of actual players is because I want to use the youth staff for this career. I use youth staff in more or less every single career mode that I do, but I really want to use them in this one, because well, it's a road to glory, it just kind of works. We'll look for Scottish players that are... I don't think it really matters for now. Anyway, first game of the season, well, first game of pre-season, and we will skip. 4-0 win, I'll take that. I mean, red card for Swansea, and Effie Ambrose got the wee goal as well, actually that's quite decent. John McGinn getting 2, and Brandon Barker getting 1, so that's decent. Reports on the players that were in my shortlist, so let's have a look through them. Vargas, I'm not sure if that's gonna really cut it. 63 rated. Swain, 67 rated, that's decent. He's got decent stamina, decent pace. He's not going to be incredible, but I think he'll be decent for squad depth. His finishing's not very good right enough. I'm not going to bother even trying to butcher his name. Decent pace, stamina's not great. He's fairly young. His wage might be a bit. I mean, it won't be an issue, but he'll probably end up being the best player in the team. Caicedo, he was good last year, decent stamina and pace. Technical stats aren't exactly great, but I don't think it matters too much. Mukanjo, now this is looking a wee bit out of our reach, to be honest. 20k in wages, I could pay it. Joe Ledley, 74 rated, again possible to get. 77 and 74 rated. We are in need of a centre defensive mid though, so I'm thinking that Joe Ledley would probably be the better option out of, I mean, we've got Ibrahim Salah here as well. He is 30, but he will do for about a season or two, I think. But right, he's actually got a game face, which is good. Right, he will definitely be crucial. That's that what we're hoping for. Okay. He wants to sign a 1-year deal. Will you take 2? Right, that's fine. Isn't linked, right? Okay, accept. Doesn't want to release clause, me neither. Now we've agreed, let's get straight into it and talk money. So I want to offer 20k. Oh, signing bonuses are a pain in it. I'm going to avoid the signing bonus for now. Right, that's fine. Okay, I think we've got Joe Ledley. I believe we have Joe Ledley. Right, number 7. That's brilliant, we've got Joe Ledley already. Another player that is probably worth getting in is Per Eagle Flow. It's a bit of a strange name, but we'll go for it. Why not? Good place to start with. His important we will go with. He wants crucial, oh, for God's sake, right. 1-year contract, that's fine. I just skip all this, it takes ages if I just, what if I don't skip it. Doesn't sign bonus of 51k and they wants 12k a week. Can I afford it? I can, right, good. So we now have Flo on our team, number 13. I will be changing that. I don't know why I don't like the number 13, but this has made 2 signings already. Right, so luckily the team is looking much better already. Let's go into game 2. I've got a feeling we'll lose because it's an away game, that's just how FIFA works. Skip. 1-0 draw. Hopefully we're through to the semi-finals of this tournament then already. I mean, if we win the next game, that is. I don't know. It's first versus second if we don't. Final game of the group. Let's have a wee look. Ha, that rhymed. Oh, really? And McGinn is injured. That better not be a long injury. Jesus. Right, squad roll, crucial. Happy with that, right. We're making good progress now. How many years I want to sign? I want 3. 1, really? Come on. 2, at least, come on. Right. No release clause. Let's talk money. Let's go with 15. It's not too much, is it? I think that's fine. And right, that's us made 3 signings already. So already we've made a few decent signings, I think, and we've made it to the semi-finals of the pre-season tournament. And we'll simulate the semi-finals as well. Let's have a wee quick skip. And we've won it, which is good. And it was actually this, it's like a 62 rated centre mid that I've got that actually scored both of the goals. That's actually really good. Right, so it turns out we're in the final, and I don't know why I'm saying that as if I'm not expecting it, because I mean I know that we're in the final, but I don't think I'm going to bother playing it because one, I don't think I need to, and two, it's only a pre-season tournament, so it doesn't really matter at all. So, do you know what, just gonna let it go, and we'll just have a wee look. It is one each at the moment, McGinn with a wee goal, and Elm, whoever that is. They have 2 Elms in their team actually, 3 Elms in their team. Never mind. Who else is in their team? Somebody called Ring. By the looks of things, nothing's happening so far. 75th minute, and I really wish that this was a wee bit better. And we won 4-3 in penalties. Yes, get in, boys. I'm looking at the objectives overview, and I mean, quite clearly one of those objectives is just not going to happen. Keep player salary growth under 20%. I've already signed 3 players, and they're now the top 3 players, top 3 wages in the team. So, what, 20k, 15k, and what, 12k or something like that. And the current growth is 72%. Finish the season with a profit margin of £17.6 million. I do think I can do that. And reach the round of 32 stage in the FA Cup. I do think I can do that as well, to be honest. Within the season, I do think I can do that. Basically just have a youth academy player signed and play them in half the games of the next season. I do think that could happen. Sell out at least 85% attendance, at least 50% of league home games this season. I mean, I don't really have a choice in that. That either happens or it doesn't. I don't really know how you can make it happen. I don't know if it's just you need to play well or sign good players, because I've done that. Whether I play well or not is, I mean, we'll have to wait and see how I do with the team. Long term, within 3 seasons, increase season ticket holders within at least 10% of the stadium's capacity. And again, that's another one that could happen and it might not. However, if I put 50-50 on the wage budget and stuff, I will have a transfer budget of £1.5 million and a wage budget of more or less 30 grand. I'm not entirely sure if I absolutely need to sign anybody that's a proper big player. I think I'm just going to let the youth staff do that for me. And I guess we'll probably just simulate for a bit now and then just kind of see where it goes. Right, so the youth staff has returned. So let's have a look here. A left winger from France. He's already 60 rated and only 15 so far. I like what I'm seeing. 82 to 94 potential. Hopefully it doesn't go any further down than like 88. He will probably end up in the senior team as soon as I can get him there. And the monthly scouting update. I'm thinking about signing Arthur Drummond up. Not so much Duncan Robertson due to his overall. So let's sign him up. Right, so he's a left back. Do you know what? I mean, that's not too bad. I can easily train that. I can easily train the defending and the passing, and then he should be fine apart from the dribbling and that. But again, like I said, easily trained. So I think that will be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please smash a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Leave a comment of what you think of the video. And as always, I hope you enjoyed.